everybody, it's Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 2021 Boomtown Pinot Gris. It's from Columbia Valley in Washington State. It is 13.2, yes, 13.2% alcohol by volume, and screw top +1. So that's always a nice way to get this kicked off. Let's take a look at the wine. All right, from a color standpoint, you are pretty close to water light, so I'm going to give you a very pale lemon. Even then, it's more of like a straw color, very pale straw / lemon, no artifacts, no cloudiness. All right, so on the nose, so getting some apple, getting some pear, getting a little bit of like a peach, like a hint. Yeah, it's like a peach blossom. And then I'm saying blossom because it doesn't have that kind of fruitiness to it. It has more of a floral characteristic. There's a hint of orange, but the thing that's surprising me the most about this wine is I'm getting like white grape. It's this very slight but very distinctive grape note to it. Yeah, it's all primary though. It's all primary. There's no hint of secondary. Anyway, how does it taste? Medium bodied wine, medium plus acid. Alcohol tastes a little present. And the reason I say that is because I can actually pick out a layer of the alcohol in there. It kind of goes away. The other thing about this wine is from a mouthfeel standpoint, it almost reminds me of like a Viognier in a way. It has a very, not as bad as Viognier, but it has a very slight unctuous quality to it. I will say though that those orange and those floral peach notes, even though they were not the first thing as I got, those are pretty strong elements on here with all the other primary elements kind of showing up at a middle layer. Except going into the finish, there's a very distinctive hint of lime that I'm getting on the finish that I am not detecting on the nose whatsoever. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward wine, so let's get to the blick and see how it rates. From a balance standpoint, full point. Length, medium finish, half a point. From an intensity standpoint, I'm realizing I forgot to do the intensity on the nose and palate earlier because I'm a little bit distracted, and here's why. Anyway, it's medium on the nose, medium plus on the palate, so I'm going to still give you half a point here. And in terms of complexity, I'm going to give you half a point because I'm not expecting any tertiary out of a 2021, and because most of you said that I should take vintage into account if I know the wine, then I'm going to be doing that in my reviews moving forward. So thank you for the feedback on the survey, and like I said, not getting any secondary, expect no tertiary. So on that note, pretty good range of primary, you get half a point. In the end, I'm actually going to it's not close enough to very good, though I want to give it very good, so I'm going to give it good. But here's the thing, I'm really happy with this Pinot Gris because it has a more in-depth palate experience than I thought I was going to get out of it. I thought it would be light, thought it would be refreshing, kind of drink it, move on type of thing, which a lot of Pinot Gris can be. However though, this thing actually has some staying power in terms of the actual body, in terms of the alcohol, the acid, the actual intensity of the fruit on the palate, range of the primary. Like, this thing is a pretty darn good Pinot Gris. And like, it's one of those where if I want something that's just very light and it's like a drinking wine just to kind of enjoy a cold glass of wine, I don't know if I would choose this because I want this to be something that I'm going to sit down and focus on a little bit. Or I can actually pair it with some meals that will hold up a little bit better. We're talking like Albarino entry-level unoaked Chardonnay level. This wine has a good amount of uses, and I mean, I'd recommend you try it for yourself. Anyway, this is Mr. Stuart with Wine on the Dime. If you like today's review, please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2021 Boomtown Pinot Gris? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see y'all again soon with another review from Wine on the Dime.